The night enveloped the forest in darkness, and stars gleamed in the sky like the eerie glow of ghostly candles. I decided that I had to venture into the dark depths to find the perfect fir tree for our celebration. With each step, the forest thickened, and the branches, mysteriously swaying, cast ominous. After a long journey, I finally stumbled upon a solitary tree, its branches playfully swaying in the wind. The tree was magnificent, as if created for festive decorations. Armed with a small shovel, I began to work, hoping that this tree would adorn our home with its brilliance. However, just as I was about to start digging, the wind in the forest whispered strange words. The darkness thickened, and from the shadows emerged the vengeful spirit of the forest. Its form was indistinct, like a cluster of shadows, and only the glow of its eyes pierced the darkness. "You have entered my domain, mortal, and I see your intentions," the spirit uttered with a chilling draft in its voice. "You wish to illuminate your world, but I will not allow it without consequences." My heart froze with fear, but I decided not to show my trepidation. "Who are you?" I asked. "I am the spirit of the forgotten and offended forest. You have disrupted my tranquility, and now you must pay for it," the spirit said, approaching me. I could decorate my tree, but in exchange, I had to agree to a game. "I will be your companion in this game, and we shall play until your strength runs out," it said, and its eyes sparkled in the darkness like stars in the night sky. The stranger gave me a strange artifact, an ancient medallion emitting a faint light. He warned that when the light went out, the game would end, but the price might be high. Thus began the mystical game. The spirit led me through the dark paths of the forest, with every rustle carrying an unknown presence. The game involved riddles and trials that grew more challenging with each step. The spirit instilled questions and fears, making me doubt my own strength and decisions. The nights grew colder, and the forest darker. The medallion flickered, following its own enigmatic rules. Each answer to the spirit's questions unveiled new mysteries, and every trial seemed like an endless night. But I did not give up. Everything around filled with darkness, and I began to feel my strength waning. In the forest shadow, I saw ghostly figures, heard whispers and wails, knowing that the spirit of the forest was playing with me like a cat with a mouse. One day, when the medallion was almost extinguished, the spirit said, "You see how your strength is fading. You have freed me from solitude, and now you belong to the forest. Can't you see that your fate is to be part of this darkness?" But I had no intention of becoming part of this darkness. With the last drops of my strength, I managed to answer the spirit's final question, and the medallion glowed brighter than ever. "You have won," acknowledged the spirit, and its figure melted into the darkness. "But remember, the forest is eternal, and someday I will return." With these last words, it vanished, leaving the forest covered in a dark shroud. I returned home with a decorated tree, but a trace of fear lingered in my heart. Sometimes I hear the whispers of the forest, knowing that the spirit, vengeful and forgotten, still waits there in the shadows, anticipating its return.